What if the 10 biggest countries in the world went to war? Welcome back to our channel, folks. Today we've got a thought-provoking and intriguing topic lined up for you. Have you ever wondered what would happen if the 10 biggest countries in the world went to war? It's a scenario that seems almost too catastrophic to contemplate, yet it's a subject that can offer us valuable insights into geopolitics, military might, and the consequences of conflict on a global scale. But before we dive into the hypothetical, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on our captivating content. Picture this: the world's behemoth nations, including the United States, China, Russia, India, Brazil, Australia, Canada, Argentina, Kazakhstan, and Algeria, locked in a monumental conflict. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the questions even more profound. What could spark such a catastrophic event? How would these titans align themselves? What strategies and tactics would they employ? And what would be the aftermath of such a colossal clash? Buckle up, because we're about to explore every facet of this hypothetical scenario. Before we plunge into the depths of this massive conflict, let's set the stage. Our key players, the 10 biggest countries by landmass and population, are scattered across the globe, each with its unique culture, economy, and political landscape. They are the United States, China, Russia, India, Brazil, Australia, Canada, Argentina, Kazakhstan, and Algeria. So let's delve deeper into the unique attributes that each of these 10 key players brings to this hypothetical world-altering conflict. First in line is the United States, the global superpower renowned for its vast landmass, technological prowess, and military might. Its diverse population, democratic governance, and economic dominance on the world stage make it a formidable player in any international arena. Next, we have China, the nation with the second largest population on Earth. Its rapid economic growth and technological advancements have transformed it into an economic juggernaut. Underpinning this power is an ever-modernizing military, which has garnered global attention. Moving eastward, we encounter Russia, a vast and enigmatic nation that stretches across Eurasia. Russia's immense landmass, extensive natural resources, and nuclear arsenal place it among the world's military heavyweights. Its rich history and unique political system give it a distinct identity on the global stage. Venturing south, we arrive in India, a country of incredible diversity, both in terms of culture and geography. With a burgeoning population and a growing economy, India has been actively expanding its military capabilities, positioning itself as a regional powerhouse. Crossing the Atlantic Ocean, we land in South America, home to Brazil, the largest country in the region. Boasting vast rainforests, an abundance of natural resources, and a vibrant culture, Brazil's presence in this hypothetical conflict adds a South American perspective to the equation. Now let's head down under to Australia, a land known for its stunning landscapes and unique wildlife. Despite its relatively small population, Australia possesses a technologically advanced military and serves as a vital player in the Asia-Pacific region. North of the United States lies Canada, a nation blessed with abundant natural resources and a reputation for peacekeeping. Its geographical proximity to the United States and strong ties with NATO make it an interesting ally in this global conflict. Venturing south once more, we find Argentina, a country with a rich history of military conflicts. Its well-trained armed forces and strategic location in South America could make it a significant player in the region. Now let's shift our focus to Central Asia, where we find Kazakhstan. This vast nation boasts significant natural resources, including oil and gas reserves. Its strategic location between Russia and China could position it as a crucial player in the Eurasian theater. Finally, our journey takes us to North Africa, where Algeria stands as the largest country in the African continent. Its significant population and abundant resources could make it an essential player, especially concerning regional dynamics. As we examine these 10 nations, each with its unique characteristics and attributes, it becomes clear that their involvement in a global conflict would be a complex and multifaceted affair. The collision of their interests, ambitions, and military capabilities would shape the course of this hypothetical conflict in profound ways. Every war has its triggers, its catalysts that ignite the flames of conflict. In our speculative scenario, numerous factors could potentially lead to a showdown among these global giants. Resource scarcity, territorial disputes, historical tensions, and power struggles could all contribute to the mounting tensions. Imagine, for instance, a world grappling with dwindling freshwater resources, where nations vie desperately for control over rivers and aquifers, or consider historical animosities and unresolved border disputes suddenly rekindled, setting the stage for a global confrontation. The roots of such a conflict might be deep, but the ramifications would be felt across the world. To comprehend the potential magnitude of such a conflict, it's essential to assess the military capabilities of our key players. The United States, for instance, boasts the world's most formidable military, equipped with advanced technology, a massive fleet, and a vast network of global allies. China and Russia aren't far behind. Both nations have been diligently modernizing their armed forces and developing cutting-edge weaponry. India, with its burgeoning population and growing economy, has been investing heavily in its military capabilities. In the complex web of international relations, alliances can often be the linchpin that tips the balance of power and strategy in a hypothetical world war scenario. Let's delve deeper into the potential alliances that might emerge in this high-stakes game. First and foremost, the United States, with its extensive network of diplomatic ties and military agreements, would likely forge a formidable alliance. Picture this coalition of Western democracies, led by the US, uniting countries like Australia, Canada, and India. These nations share common values of democracy and have a history of cooperation in various international endeavors. India, in particular, with its growing influence and shared interests in maintaining regional stability, could be a key player in this alliance. On the other side of the spectrum, imagine China and Russia forming a strategic alliance, combining their vast military might and resources. This partnership could serve as a counterweight to the Western coalition led by the United States. China and Russia have been developing closer ties in recent years, conducting joint military exercises and coordinating on global issues. Their alliance could be cemented by a shared interest in challenging Western dominance and protecting their respective spheres of influence. Meanwhile, Brazil, as a member of the BRICS group, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, might find itself inclined to align with China and Russia. The BRICS nations have sought to challenge the traditional Western-dominated international order, and in a World War scenario, their alignment could intensify. Brazil's rich natural resources, strategic location in South America, and shared goals of a multipolar world order could make it an attractive partner for China and Russia. This alliance might create a powerful bloc representing diverse geographical and economic interests. Beyond these major alliances, regional dynamics would also come into play. For instance, Argentina, with historical ties to the United States, might lean towards the Western coalition. Its strategic location in South America could make it a vital player in the region. Australia, with its geographical proximity to Southeast Asia and strong ties to the United States, could play a pivotal role in shaping events in the Asia-Pacific theater. Its partnership with the Western coalition could be essential in countering China's influence in the region. India, with its delicate balancing act, would be of paramount importance in this scenario. Situated at the crossroads of the Eastern and Western coalitions, India would face complex decisions. Its relationships with both the United States and Russia, as well as its growing regional influence, would make it a linchpin for diplomatic negotiations. India's primary focus would likely be safeguarding its own interests while preventing a direct confrontation with China, its major trading partner. Its strategic choices would have far-reaching consequences for the outcome of the conflict. In the intricate dance of alliances and rivalries, the global landscape would shift dramatically in a hypothetical world war among these 10 major countries. The theater of war in this hypothetical scenario would be vast and intricate. The conflict could unfold on multiple continents, with different countries serving as battlegrounds. The Pacific Ocean could witness unprecedented naval warfare, while the Eurasian landmass might become the epicenter of ground operations. Cyber warfare and space-based technologies would also come into play, as these nations vie for control of vital communication networks and satellites. Additionally, economic warfare through sanctions and trade disruptions could be as destructive as conventional military operations. So, what strategies and tactics would these nations employ in this global showdown? The United States, with its unparalleled naval power and extensive overseas bases, might focus on maritime dominance and projecting its military influence globally. China and Russia, renowned for their asymmetric warfare capabilities, could employ cyber attacks, proxy conflicts, and unconventional tactics to challenge their adversaries. India, with its diverse terrain and a massive standing army, could prioritize defensive strategies to protect its territory while contributing to the Western coalition's efforts. While exploring this hypothetical scenario, it's crucial never to forget the human cost of such conflicts. Millions of lives would be at stake, and the repercussions would echo for generations to come. It serves as a stark reminder of why diplomacy, cooperation, and conflict prevention should always be at the forefront of international relations. The civilian population would suffer immeasurably, not only from the direct impact of military actions, but also from the economic and social upheaval that would follow. The international community would be confronted with an unparalleled humanitarian crisis, demanding global solidarity and assistance on an unprecedented scale. As we contemplate the aftermath of a war among these 10 major countries, the world as we know it would be forever changed. The geopolitical landscape would undergo a radical transformation, and new power dynamics would emerge. The global economy would likely be in ruins, with trade disrupted, infrastructure demolished, and massive population displacements. Rebuilding and recovery would be monumental tasks, requiring global cooperation and an unwavering commitment to a better future. This hypothetical scenario offers us invaluable lessons and reflections on the fragility of our world. It underscores the vital importance of diplomacy, conflict resolution, and the pursuit of peaceful coexistence among nations. It serves as a stark reminder of the necessity for robust international institutions and mechanisms aimed at preventing such catastrophic events. This exploration highlights the interconnectedness of our modern world, where a conflict in one corner of the globe can have far-reaching consequences for all. In conclusion, the notion of the 10 biggest countries in the world going to war is a chilling scenario that we hope remains firmly within the realm of speculation. It compels us to acknowledge the urgent need for global unity, peace, and cooperation. As we navigate the complex challenges of our time, let us remember the lessons learned from this hypothetical exploration and strive for a world where diplomacy prevails over conflict. If this speculative exploration piqued your interest and stirred your thoughts, don't forget to hit that like button and share your insights in the comments below. And of course, subscribe for more thought-provoking content like this. Until next time, stay informed, stay curious, and above all, stay hopeful for a brighter future.